Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile, The Awakening. This is Warbands, and we have finally reached Act 4. And also today, some new microtransactions got released, so I now have a ghostly swarm of butterflies or something chasing me, and a ghost fire flame totem. I just could not resist getting them. So pay attention to the flame totem. It ought to look awesome. I've just applied it. I actually haven't shot it. I've only seen the video. Here, whoosh! Oh, look at that! Awesome, ghostly fire. And now, of course, I had to switch the color of my weapon and the specter thing that's haunting me. So, Act 4. I actually just walk into it without paying too much attention because I got distracted by the shiny. So this is Act 4. It has new monsters, new locations, new everything. If you want to see the detailed lore of the first part, I recommend that you check out my Ranger playthrough of the beta. Because there I talked with everybody with all the lore points, basically until the end of the beta content, which is at the point with the 2 portals. Once you've solved that, then the game in the beta it ended, and in I think 2 or 3 days before the actual release they added the missing 3 areas after that to the beta. But I didn't feel like starting yet another character and rushing it through, because I'm not someone who takes off 3 days of work and just rushes a character through. That's not my thing. I have too many other games I want to play. So I will just go through the first part of the content. And the last bit, so after the 2 gates, so to say, that's all the spoilers I'm going to give if you haven't seen it already. So after that, I will just actually pay attention to all the lore again. So this is going to be a little bit mixed up if you haven't seen those other videos, but then again, it's a good opportunity. It's I think it's 4 or 5 videos of about 20 minutes to half an hour, my usual length. So let's see. Let's see. Monsters, skeletons, magic monsters, rogue exile, sport gems, and extra Voll gem. Holy moly, this is the motherlode of all strong boxes. This is insanely good. Let's clear out these yo-yos first. Yeah, have a flame totem down there. Okay, up there as well. Yeah. Have a humility. Wait, what's humility? Ah, it's a card. I ought to highlight those things as I'm going to miss them. That's definitely useful to pay attention to. So, let's see. Yeah, already identified this, so totem up. And let's get out of here. This is wow, hey, stop shooting at me. Or a green gate. Oh. Okay, can't shoot bouncy fireballs over water. That does make sense. I have to admit that. Here. Have a flame totem. Okay, so we still actually haven't killed everything. That's also interesting. So who ran away? You, coward. Just die. A superior Voll lightning strike. A spell totem. And added a chaos damage, lesser multiple projectiles, and a chance to ignite. Christmas came early this year. This is really nice. Chaos damage is hard to come by, I think. So just being able to put it on anything, basically, is really nice. Ooh, Trilink, Flame Totem, with multiple projectiles and then added chaos damage. That could be very interesting. Spell Totem, that's more useful with other types of builds, I suppose. Not really for this one. Chance to ignite, that's definitely useful with the Magma Orb. Oh yeah, if you can get a tree link with +1 to fire, then that's definitely useful. And the Voll Lightning Strike, that's melee, yeah, so that's too bad, not actually useful. But it's plus 13% already, that's nice. So that's 13% increased in duration. Sorry. So that was a nice way to start. A loose grate into a corrupted area. Oh, that's also nice. Monsters have extra fire resistance. That doesn't look good. They gain frenzy charges. And we get 20% more items. So there is a definite payoff for the risk we're taking there. I just love that totem. It's so awesome. Yeah, so what's the... So let's jump in. Let's see what we get out of this. So this has a bit of a Act 2 sewers feel to it. I guess that makes sense, this being an aqueduct and it needing an underground. So for those who haven't been in Act 4 yet, the monsters outside all seemed a little corrupted, so to say, or possibly something out of a nightmare. Well, that's the theme of Act 4. It's basically nightmares come to life. That's probably Act 4 in a single sentence. And they've done some really nice things with it. I think Act 4 is one of the best acts yet. Which is good, because they have had a lot of time to learn and get better at their craft. Okay, so that was a dead end. Still, yeah, very... Oh wow, shared boon. And they share all charges they get. That's pretty nasty. Okay, let's see. This way. And they do fire there, what is it? Chaos damage, I think? Superior Sacred. Because I lost life, but I still had the energy shield up. So that was interesting. I'm very happy with my totem scout. Oh, something is shooting those orbs. Oh, Torrent of Fear. That one is an actual native Act 4 boss. Pure water. And I did a good job with that. It fits. So let's see, what do we get? Voll Glacial Hammer, of course. One of the standard messages. So let's get out of here. I think that's one of the nice innovations in Diablo 3 actually, that there's a portal at the end of the area that takes you back to the entrance above. It there's no real lore explanation to it, but it's definitely a nice feature from a player perspective. So these archers as well, they look a bit, I don't know, rocky? Let's see, last time we picked mind over matter. That also sounds like an interesting phrase. I picked mind over matter. I think let's go to nab this chain to get the 22 strength index, and then go for the plus 30 nodes, just to get a bit of future proofing for the build, just some flexibility. So eventually I think I need to end up with about 100 in both strength and dex, just to fit all the skills I want. And we killed a rare vulture, apparently. Let's see. So yeah, they don't look good either on that. So those vultures, I don't know, they look more like flying maggots than vultures. Those weird tentacle things on their back. But they seem to charge in. That's also interesting. Multicolored Crusader helmets. Let's see, back on track. Also a whole bunch of just big ships just stuck on here. It just looks awesome. Let's see, from the big map as well, this looks like a really nice sketch almost. I think this is one of the places where the minimap actually really characterizes well the area you're in, rather than just being more like an artistic impression. If you look at the cave levels in earlier acts, for example, most of the time they look like an artistic impression that's utterly useless for navigating. Here there's only one way to go, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, the 100-foot shadow. Here, have a totem. Yeah. We slew it. The 100-foot shadow is no more. So let's have a quick look at okay, so I haven't actually completed any of the challenges yet. Haven't actually seriously done anything with them either, so that makes sense. They're actually something that you have to work for to complete, which is nice. Since challenges and achievements these days. They don't really mean much anymore. You seem to be able to get an achievement for just starting the game. Well, you know, it's called achievement because you achieved something. Okay, I'll be right back. Hello again. So, I was saying something about achievements before I went to town to empty my inventory. But yeah, I'm just happy that achievements actually mean something in Path of Exile. Ooh, a bend in the road. Aww. But I wanna go to the other side. Also fun how the speed of the stream is slower-ish here, and then here it accelerates as it just goes over the side. Oh, onwards we go. And this looks like Highgate. Oh yeah. So we are in Highgate. Let's see, Akira.
We opened the gates to you for 2 reasons only.
Dominus and Piety.
Dominus, and I have seen the look in Piety's eyes.
So, let's see. 4 link, let's keep that. This one. Nah, not going to use it. So,
Go where you are needed.
stash, store that. 4 sockets, store that. Okay. So, Petrus and Vanya, that says hello. As I said before, for the details on the lore in the first section of Act 4, please watch my other videos. I'll actually link them below. Start with the first episode of Act 4 for if you want to go lore nuts, then that's a very nice place to go. But we have to go to the dried lake to find this red banner to open up the doorway here. We have a waypoint. We have a Tasuni.
Hunt well.
And so this is actually how you get up. I was starting to doubt myself if this one was here already in the beta or if it was added later. I'm actually going to rewatch my own old videos, since I remember being really annoyed at having, if you wanted to go here, you have to go walk all the way around, all the way there, up to there to go to Tasuni and then all the way back. But if there's just a staircase here, then I've been just wasting my time way too much. Ah well, you live, you learn. So, onto the dried lake. To meet our first boss of the act.
Up in such lovely places?
Voll's fallen, knitted horrors. Our vulture friends are back. I really like the look of those archers. It's all spiky. Okay, do they have an endless supply of things to throw at me, or how does this work? I think I did empty out the entire camp here. Damage output is also increasing, it seems. Okay, let's go back to our old trick of walling ourselves in. Wait, what? You don't look like a sniper. You're not supposed to be a sniper. Well, also, let's not run into the enemy. Okay, let's reposition a bit. Let's attack this problem from another side. If they have the advantage where they can shoot me, but not in reverse, at least make sure we even the odds a bit. Slay a there and get it over. Right. So, tactical repositioning. It is very, very useful. Another big ooh, wait, spider things. Dust scrabblers. Burn, everybody. Burn. We have a rare archer, Gloom Bones. That one went quicker. There's also no achievement for it. Guess they are not as special. That little horror was pretty tough to take out. is supposed to be a boss here. Got a feeling I'm getting close. Also, the music, it's also interesting. Ooh, more chaos damage. I think that's a new support gem in the expansion as well. Don't think I've ever seen it before. Or maybe it was just high enough level that I never actually noticed it. Ooh, Nightwane! That's a named one, and it seems to use the mirror shot. Probably uses both the mirror and the clone, so you never know which of it uses. If it puts a clone at the destination or if it leaves a clone at the old place. Nasty trick, nasty combo. Great way to add a boss to the game. Okay, field blue. Voll's Fallen. Still like Cold Snap for just finishing things. They get slow, so combine that with a Flame Totem, means they can't walk away. They take full damage. I might eventually put flammability on a curse on hit. In combination with the Magma Orb or the Flame Totem. Either one. I think that's going to be pretty hilarious. A Red Blade Skullbreaker.
When I'm ready and not before.
Yep. And then. But there's more. Why not? Cool. So, wait. There. Extra stats, which means leveling up. See, we're up to 54 in dex now. Strength is going pretty good, but that's mostly items. I don't think we have a lot of dex items, so that's a pretty decent indicator. Strike. Lucky with this skill gems today. And this is our destination. Voll, Emperor of Purity. He's a bit of a charger. Sorry. So if you put that one in there, put that one before him. Oh wow, he actually charges through a single frost wall.
When I'm ready and not before.
Oh, that's nice. Last time I went through, I had a ranger, I had to kite him forever. Flame Totem, frost wall. He was faster than the frost wall.
Thaumaturgy just keeps getting the better of you, doesn't it?
Desperate banner. And a Cobalt Jewel. What does it do? Plus 16 to intelligence. It's a bit on the meh side. That's why we can reforge it. 1 additional chance to block spells while dual wielding. That's what I do. 15% increased chance of freeze duration on enemies and 3% chance to freeze. This is interesting. Just because of the whole freezing thing. Especially with this little fella shooting out 3 beams. This being AoE, I think a 3% chance to freeze, that's 1 in every 30 hits, but I think that we hit 30 things rather frequently. So this is potentially interesting. Wait, so I have to go back to a high gate, so there's no actual point in just staying here. Just opening up these trunks, killing these enemies, and I'll port back. And then we can open the door. Ta-da! And then we can talk to Ojun, who was the leader of this bunch.
The gate is open and the darkness calls. Good.
What do we get? Ooh, the golems. Chaos Golem, Ice Golem, Flame Golem, or Abyssal Cry. So, elemental wise, Chaos Golem seems useful since I'm primary intelligence and this is a primary intelligence. It gives me physical damage reduction. That's only 3% though. So this is a bit of a tank and it has a cascade of chaos spikes. So the Ice Guard Golem thing increases my crit chance and accuracy. So this it definitely works if you're an archer type or anything basically dex based. That's pretty well chosen. And it uses an icy barrage and a chilling spinning dash. So this is it helps with just keeping enemies in place. And the Flame Golem grants me increased damage. That works. The Flame Golem uses a fire spray, wave of fire damage, and explosive arcing projectiles. Okay. We just have to take this. So, Flame Golem it is.
The rapture is our hope, our desperation. It will set the nightmare to boil. Cook that.
So, yeah. Something about raptures and Malachi. We have a Tashun down here, a Tasuni.
The
Gate is open, yep.
creation shivers and
Oh, hey. Trade divination cards. Ah, this is where you hand them in, then I suppose.
go. Very good.
Okay.
Tortured, yet unbroken.
So I hadn't discovered that one yet. Then again, divination cards weren't added until later in the beta.
What do you need now? May fear guide you.
Okay, and with that, this episode has been going on for long enough. So I thank you very much for watching. Once again, if you're interested in the lore or want to catch up on the lore, please check out the episodes I mentioned previously and that are linked in the comment in the description of this video below. And with that, once again, I thank you very much for watching and I will see you next episode. Bye bye.